Sitting at the Diamond Lake Overlook. I was going to say Mount Thielsen Overlook, but it's not the Mount Thielsen Overlook. We're at the Diamond Lake Overlook, which you can barely see Diamond Lake, and I think we're in Crescent, Oregon right now, looking at a section of Diamond Lake with Mount Thielsen directly behind two trees. So, good spot, but not as great as I was hoping it was going to be. Doing episode 20, which I do not yet have a name for. I bounced a bunch of ideas off of Whitney, and she did not seem super enthused about any of them, so maybe by the end of the episode we'll have a working title. But this is our Fort Bragg, Mendocino, change of plans, Florence, Oregon, paddleboarding trip.
We covered some ground.
That we did. And the trip dates are July 31st through August 6th, 2025. We started off at Mojo Pizza,
which I'm looking at, and we just got a normal...
We got a pepperoni pizza.
And then added our own hot honey.
And then added our own Mike's Hot Honey.
And I was worried I put too much, and you said, no, you didn't put enough.
Yeah, I didn't say you did. I said you didn't put too much. You kept wondering whether or not you put too much, and I don't think you put too much. I don't think you put too much at all.
There's little puddles of honey in the pepperonis.
Well, I think it's also a mixture of grease.
No, it's just honey. Just hot honey.
So we got Mojo. We like Mojo. That's Oric, California. You prefer Mojo to Crab Rock.
You're so butthurt about it.
I am. I like Crab Rock a lot. I think Mojo's okay.
Crab Rock a lot too, but I think I like Mojo more.
We like Mojo. Mojo's we've talked about it before.
You just said Mojo is okay.
It's very under the radar. It's a food truck in Oric, which if you're going through Oric, more people go to the Snack Shack than go to Mojo Pizza.
I don't know, the last time we drove through, there were a lot of people at the food truck.
A lot of people showed up at Mojo the last time we were driving through. So we decided it was also time for...
a trip to Lolita.
A trip for ice cream.
Jersey Scoop and Lolita. Oh, it was so good. It was even better than the first time.
Was it?
It was as good as the first time.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
always a risk.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got the same flavors. So this would have been the second time we went, but we went again. So that would have been the third time we went. So all 3 times we've gone, I've gotten the same flavors. I always get Danish butter cookie, which is a vanilla ice cream with little butter cookies added to it, and then I get lemon cookie, which is a lemon ice cream with little lemon cookies added to it.
It's so sharp.
The lemon is so sharp, and I prefer having the lemon first. I decided this after the 3rd trip. I like having the bottom scoop be the Danish butter cookie, and I like having the top scoop be the lemon cookie.
I don't remember if I got the same chocolate the
triple.
First time we went.
I don't know what you got the first time we went. I know the second time you went, you got caramel, which we both love the caramel.
It's so good. It's got like the best caramel flavor out of any caramel ice cream, except, I mean, it's been forever since I've had it, but like Molly Moon's was...
Yeah, I don't know. The caramel at Jersey Scoops is ridiculous, and then the triple chocolate brownie is really good.
That's the one that was like puddingy, wasn't it? No, that was a different one. The triple chocolate is really good.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one I like more.
The caramel's so good, but the triple chocolate brownie is so good also. So I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. We were headed south that night, and on the way south, we actually stopped near Reggae on the River.
Do you even know what town that's in?
I don't know if it was technically Garberville or not, but it was just north of...
Oh, yeah, right in that area.
It was just north of Garberville. And we pulled off on a random pull-off on the side of the road next to the river on Highway 271 for the night.
That did not have any signs saying no overnight parking.
No one knocked on the door. No sign said no parking there. The next morning, we woke up and went to Il Forno, because Il Forno is in Garberville. And we went to Il Forno on the way to Pinnacles at the beginning of the year and loved it, and only got 1 donut. No, we got 2 things. We got
a donut and a Danish pastry thing.
That's right, we got a Danish. So this time we got the same glazed donut that we got last time. I don't think it lived up to the memory.
I thought it was really good still.
So it was good, but it didn't live up to the memory. We got a chocolate donut, so it was a chocolate glazed donut, but it wasn't a glazed donut with chocolate glaze. It was just a chocolate glazed donut.
You're the only person that puts that much thought into chocolate glazed donuts.
It matters to me.
Everybody else is going to be like, what on earth is he talking about?
I need there to be a distinguishing like nomenclature between whether it's just a donut with chocolate glaze or whether it's a glazed donut that is then glazed with chocolate, which is the best form of that donut. We both liked the chocolate glazed donut. We both said that it had really good chocolate, and the texture of the donuts are really good. It's the same thing for the glazed donut. There was nothing wrong with the glazed donut. I think one of the most annoying things for me is the little marble sprinkles that they put on it, the ones that like try to break your teeth. They're not the pearl.
They're not the
sprinkles.
Massive.
No, they're not.
Those are the ones that try to break your teeth.
They're not the wedding sprinkles that they put on stuff, but it's the little tiny ones that I hate so much.
Those are so good.
I hate them.
That's the superior sprinkle.
We also got chocolate cake. I thought it was amazing. This is a note that I took off of you saying. Do you remember what you said?
It didn't taste like chocolate.
No, you said that the cake itself lacked flavor, but that the icing was delicious.
Yeah, like I think if you had given me that cake blind, I don't think I would have called chocolate cake on it except for the icing.
I wouldn't hesitate to get it again. I don't know about you. I thought it was delicious. I loved it.
All right, what else did we get? Because I'm looking at the picture and I can't remember what this thing was, but we really liked it, didn't we?
Almond croissant.
No.
Biscuits.
And?
I have glazed donut, chocolate glazed donut. Oh, a chocolate chip almond coconut Nutella scone. That's what that is.
And that was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I said it was excellent. It was moist. I asked while we were in there whether it was a traditional crumbly dry scone or whether it was like an Americanized, like, moist scone, and she said no, it's definitely more of a moist scone. I said I would get it again.
Didn't we get two? We got 2 almond croissants this trip, and I think I liked this one more. Did I?
I don't remember. I'll have to get to the next one to know. I don't want to go too far ahead of my notes and lose my spot and then have to find where I was, but I'm doing it now as I'm talking about it.
But these biscuits were really good, weren't they?
Now I need to go back to my notes. Yeah, moist and flavorful, large. I said it was a top 3 biscuit, but my new thing is saying that something
everything is top 3.
If I like it a lot, then I say it's top 3. So I have like 20 top 3 things, but they're all really good. So that's just my way of being like, oh, it's really, really good. So yes, we enjoyed the biscuits. We enjoyed everything. I said that the croissant at Il Forno, it was a little bit crispier than the other croissant was that we got. And I don't... Oh, the other one that we got was from...
Pelican Bread.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I was thinking of something else.
This is the trip where one of them I was like, the almond filling didn't have as much of that, like, almond flavor. Maybe, I don't remember which one it was, though.
Maybe if I get to the next one, I'll know. I'm trying to remember. I'm almost wanting to say the one at Il Forno tasted a little nuttier, a little less sweet than what you typically get out of an almond filling. So Il Forno, again, one of our favorite. We liked it a lot whenever we went the first time, but when we went the first time, we only had 2 things, and the Danish didn't blow us away, but the donut was amazing. I'm
trying to remember how we ranked, because you remember we ranked all of these things, like, favorite to least favorite, and our lists were very different.
I don't know. Looking at it really quick, going off memory, I'd have to say it goes scone, chocolate cake, almond croissant, biscuits, and then the 2 donuts.
And see, I think I was more like scone, donuts, biscuits, almond croissant, chocolate cake.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So we went to Point Mendocino Trail for parking, lunch, biscuits, and a scone. I don't have a picture, so I don't remember which one Point Mendocino Trail parking was.
It's where we went, and it was so windy. The wind was insane.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. I remember. Okay. Yeah.
So we did that, and then...
Do you remember what we did after that? You don't have pictures of it. There's nothing you would have taken a picture of.
Did we go to the glass shop next?
No, we went to the farmer's market next. We did lunch.
Oh, yeah,
and then
downtown.
We went to the
That was a
Mendocino.
sad little farmer's market.
They had like 6 tents set up. They had a couple of bakeries. They had some knickknacks, and we didn't get anything. And then we went to... You're not going to remember.
Mendocino.
Well, we wanted to go to Mendocino, but our woman wasn't there. And they only have one person working the shop. So if you want to drink wine, then you have to wait for the person working the register to come to the back in the wine room and do anything for you. And there was a family back there that I don't think was drinking wine. I think they were just hanging out.
Them and their corgi.
Them and their corgi. So we left Mendocino and then ended up going over to Fogg Bottle Shop for a bottle of white wine. And saved that for... Did we drink it that day? I don't know.
Did we drink that one while we were recording our last episode? While we were watching the dude vibing?
Honestly, don't know. I'm sure I have it in my notes that we drank it at some point, but we went over there and got a bottle. It was... Most of their stuff was out of our price range. I don't know.
Yeah, or the stuff that was more in our price range was not stuff we were in the mood for, really looking for.
Yeah, not really. We went and did the... I'm wondering if I'm missing... No, I didn't... There's no way I missed going to get the marble. No, I didn't miss going to get the marble. We went over and we did the Point Mendocino Trail and Cliffs Trail.
Yeah, we walked part of that, which we had walked
2
years ago.
2 years ago.
But we walked it we went into that area like 2 months earlier in the year. It was a vastly different experience this time.
Oh yeah, it was brown.
Everything was dead and brown. Last time it was all the wildflowers were blooming and it was so colorful and pretty and green.
I wish I would have gotten the video of it last time. I got the video this time, and the fields themselves are not that impressive, but I think it's still going to be kind of cool looking at the ocean.
The cliffs, I mean, it's definitely a really cool coastal area.
Yeah.
It's just obviously a lot prettier when things are green, if you like greenery.
So we'll see how the video comes out, but it's obviously not like the Mendocino wildflower typical picture that I can't even say that a lot of people imagine, because I don't know a lot of people even know about the Mendocino cliff trails with all the wildflowers and everything.
Yeah.
Then we went to Fort Bragg, and on our way back north to Fort Bragg from Mendocino, that was when we stopped at Tsunami Glass Studio and got a mushroom marble in Fort Bragg from Tsunami Glass.
Well, first we stopped at the other glass shop where we talked to the woman and told her about the world's biggest marble.
I guess I didn't make a note because we didn't get anything, but we did stop, and I don't remember what the name of the glass studio is, but it's the glass studio that when you're going north, it's on the ocean side of the road. So it's on the left side of the road if you're going north, just past the botanical gardens.
And they do not.
They do not do marbles.
Have marbles.
She said she would mention it to the artists and see if it was anything anybody was interested in, but it didn't seem like a studio where anybody would be interested in doing marbles. It seemed like a
Fire Art Glass Gallery.
Glass Fire Glass Art Gallery. Okay, so we stopped there. We didn't get anything. They didn't have any marbles. We went into Fort Bragg. And then you went to Tsunami, and the dogs were upset in the Tsunami Glass Studio. So I walked outside with Sandy while you walked around the shop and decided what to get from the shop.
And I got the one mushroom marble.
You got the mushroom marble, so you have that added to your collection now. And then I was let loose at Roundman's Smokehouse for sausage.
Oh, yeah.
So we were walking back, and now sausage is our new thing. So anytime we can find
so weird.
any like small batch house-made sausage, whether it's smoked or not, it doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
You don't want smoked?
I prefer not smoked. I enjoy
the big sausages that I got from Roundman's are not smoked. I know, I'm just turning this on quiet so that it doesn't make any noises.
What's not smoked?
The big ones. So the packs of 2, I think, were smoked, and then the big ones that I got, I don't know if they were smoked. I guess they probably were. It's Roundman's Smokehouse, so I would imagine everything is smoked. Probably. But we've had the Roundman's sausages for dinner twice now, and we've enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
They've all been really good.
But I still preferred the sausage from the place up in Vernonia.
I can't remember the name of it right now.
I can't
I was
either.
thinking about it the other day.
The farm.
Yeah, it
farm
was
store.
something farm. And we've eaten the smoked hot ass sausage.
You can't say that.
I did. We've eaten the smoked andouille hot links. We've eaten the Asian black bean and garlic.
That's been my favorite.
That's your favorite, and you were skeptical.
Well,
when
no,
I told
just
you I got
wanted
an
to know if
Asian
it had
black
any.
bean.
I just wanted to know if it had any meat in it, and you
Yeah,
couldn't.
it's a pork sausage.
You couldn't really. You were like, well, it was by the pork sausage, so I assume it has pork in it.
It wasn't labeled as vegan, and I can't see a smoked sausage specialty meat shop not like obviously labeling something as vegan. And we've eaten the hot honey Tex-Mex.
I like that one too.
So now looking at our list, I know what we have left. We don't have any 2-packs left. We only have 2 of the large sausages left.
What are they?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
We have a jalapeno popper.
That's gonna be good.
And we have a Thai ginger chili.
That's gonna be good too.
So I think they're both going to be really good. So we need to get more sausage because that's not enough to kill an 8-pack of our bougie brioche hot dog buns. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and I don't know if 2 of the large ones is enough for us to have for dinner. That's only 1 sausage a piece, technically.
It can be lunch one day.
It can be lunch one day. So we finished over there and we went over to the Noyo Headlands Park / Soldier Point, and this is where we sat and watched the dude vibing out, smoking his pipe in Fort Bragg for dinner, and we recorded an episode. We didn't shower there, did we? I don't think we did. I think all we did was eat dinner.
I feel like we did shower there.
We ate dinner because I was like, I want to eat dinner before we record these episodes because I think we were working on recording the National Park episode that was going to end up being 2 episodes.
Did you say if we drank a bottle of wine?
I didn't.
Fail.
You got permission to stay where we stayed that night, but we stayed somewhere that night. And then the next morning, we went to Good Life Cafe and Bakery, which we enjoyed Good Life Cafe and Bakery when we went down there 2 years ago. We went 2 days in a row.
I was so nervous about going back. It's so difficult to make the decision.
And whether or not it was going to be as good.
Yes.
Reach around and crack open the sliding door so that we can get a little bit more of a breeze on the front of the... Or is it even unlocked?
I don't know. Where's the handle?
Right there.
Ow. Oh, shoulder.
That's good. No, you can't go outside, dog. So we went over to Good Life Cafe and Bakery in Mendocino. What'd we get? Are you going to be able to remember?
Does the breakfast burrito have a specific name that
It was the meat lover burrito.
I don't remember what's in it.
We shared it. It was large enough for us to share a good amount of eggs. Not our favorite, but very enjoyable.
And then the maple pecan cinnamon roll, which we had last time we were there, and it was so good. This time my only complaint about it was they needed to heat it more, just because the frosting was like a little crunchy. It wasn't like melty and liquid. Did you notice that?
It was like that last time.
I don't remember.
But again, it was 2 years ago, so what do I know?
And I got my expensive iced coffee because they make their own caramel sauce.
You did, but it was tasty, and I got a cup of drip coffee that was tasty as well.
And we got that hot.
And we got the habanero hot sauce to go with our breakfast burrito, which worked because you just dipped your fork into it, and just the little amount that stuck to the fork was enough for a bite of the breakfast burrito.
Now I want a Whale Bites breakfast burrito.
Yeah, of course. We always want Whale Bites breakfast burritos. And they keep doing specialty cinnamon roll flavors or like sticky bun flavors.
I don't think I follow them on Instagram. I guess I should start. Do they even have?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. We follow them as TAC. I see them on TAC all the time. We
need to go to Coastal Market.
What her I saw what she did. Hold on. I'm going to remember. It was strawberry shortcake.
Strawberries, cream, and angel food cake.
An angel food cake. She said she had a very limited amount.
Ugh.
So if you didn't get it today, it's probably already... Well, I mean, she's closed already. Isn't she?
I think she closes at 5, but
we're not going to make it there. She's already sold out.
We could just call her and get her to save a piece, and we could ditch the rest of our trip and go there tomorrow.
Do you remember where we got biscuits from after we left Good Life Cafe?
Off the top of my head, I'm talking really slowly so that it's not just a blank space, but I can think.
Homestyle Cafe in Fort Bragg.
Oh, I do remember that place.
We went over there. I said they were above average biscuits. I said they had a good texture. They had a really good moisture level. I think they needed a little more like flavor.
Show me your picture, because I always take a picture of them cut with jam. Oh yeah, I remember those.
They needed, I don't know, they needed butter and they needed salt. Otherwise, they were still very... Oh, that was the one we went to. We were on the phone with Dad. That was the one...
Oh, you called him or he called you, one or the other, while I was...
Oh, I called him.
In there, because I walked out and you were on the phone.
Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah, it was good. They were good biscuits. I don't remember how much they were, but they were good biscuits. I said they were good biscuits.
I mean, all biscuits were good with this.
With that habanero pepper jelly, it was so good.
Where did we get that habanero pepper jelly? We need to go get more.
I don't know.
That's the one from Brookings. From that market that we went to at Brookings.
Oh, that was the woman that made all of her stuff in-house.
And named them after people.
She grew them all on her property.
We need to go get more of that.
Do you want a beer? Not really?
Not really.
Okay. Do you remember where we went next for a marble?
I don't remember the name of the...
It was the Crow's Nest Interpretive Center. That was the whale center that we went to, that we spent so much time looking for the marble.
And then you finally found it.
And then it was like deep, deep, deep inside of a little plant right outside of the interpretive center. So, I mean, he put it in a good spot. Nobody was going to accidentally find that, but I still hate that I had to dig through a plant as hard as I did in order to find it.
Yeah, because I was sitting there like all up in it and still couldn't find it, and then you finally tried. But yeah, we walked, not super far, 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
We parked at Soldier Point, the same spot that we parked the day before to record the episode, and then walked the trail to the interpretive center. I think we walked past the interpretive center, and on the way back, that was when I was like, that's the spot.
Yeah.
So we went over there and found the marble.
And then what?
And then things kind of went sideways. This is where stuff kind of started to break down a little bit. So we went south because we were going to go to the Mendocino Coast Botanical Garden, but it was art.
Oh.
It was art in the garden, which was the first Saturday of the month or the last Saturday of the month?
I think it was
Saturday.
Just an event in August. Like, it's not a normal thing. It was like a summertime event.
So they were having art in the garden, and the botanical garden was an absolute madhouse, and I don't think they allowed dogs during the special events.
So we couldn't do that.
So we passed that and went south, and we went down to Point Arena, California, which is where we found a brewery that we really, really, really enjoyed a couple of years ago that had some of the best nachos that we've ever had. But they've since closed. But there was a bakery down there that we didn't get to try the last time we were down there because they were closed, but they were open on this day. Are you going to be able to remember everything we got from Franny's Cup and Saucer in Point Arena? Looking at your pictures.
Bread pudding.
We got a bread pudding, a donut bread pudding.
We got a ginger cookie.
We got a ginger snap cookie.
Where'd these cookies come from? There. That's the Obama cookie.
That's the Obama-licious chocolate chip cookie and the lavender white chocolate chip.
That one was so good.
It was the lavender white chocolate chip, and then there's only one more thing that you're missing.
The muffin.
The peach raspberry coconut muffin.
That muffin was good too.
I said one of my favorite muffins of recent memory. Near perfect moisture. I would get more muffins.
Yeah, I'd get more muffins.
Franny's Cup and Saucer.
We both liked the bread pudding.
I said I didn't need it again.
And then I liked the lavender cookie more, and you liked the Obama-licious cookie more.
I liked the Obama-licious more. I wish the lavender was less baked.
I was going to say, you said it was a little dry and crumbly. but I thought it was delicious. The flavor was amazing.
I said I don't need the ginger snap again. It was not quite as snappy as I prefer. It could have used more of that ginger character. I think it was a middle of the road, very generic ginger cookie, and I like more. Like in my notes, I say just more. I just wish there was more. Not more cookie. I don't wish the cookie was bigger. I just wish there was more flavor.
Yeah.
So, but we liked Franny's Cup and Saucer.
And they had a huge variety of things.
They had a lot of stuff, even for as late as we got there. I don't put a timestamp on this, so I don't know exactly what time we got there. But even when we got there, they still had a fair amount of stuff. And then when I went back to the van, you decided to walk over to Pelican Bread, and that was where you got your almond croissant. You got the almond croissant, which was fantastic, and you got the stone fruit scone, which was just interesting.
Didn't I say it tasted like cornbread?
Like cornbread. Once you said cornbread, I came around on it because I was like, oh, it's just a different...
It was like a sweet cornbread.
Yes, with fruit.
Which, I don't know what stone fruit is. Maybe I should have looked that up.
Peaches.
I was going to say peaches are stone fruit, so I just assumed they used like peaches, plums.
Yeah.
Like maybe they used a variety of stone fruits.
I said the almond croissant was an 8.5 out of 10. I know I didn't give a numerical value for the almond croissant at El Forno. You can't hold me to any kind of standard as to when I'm going to give you a numerical value for how I rate anything. I just do it whenever I feel like it. I said the almond croissant was an 8.5 out of 10. Almond paste throughout and very, very tasty. The paste was very tasty. Really enjoyed. I said I would get again, but you also said that Pelican was really expensive.
The two things that I got were $14, I think. I think the scone was $6 and the croissant was $8.
Yeah. And it was not a astronomically
Massively large
scone. Or croissant.
Yeah. I mean, neither thing was super big.
We got lunch after that. We went to a viewpoint that I found. We went to Ocean Viewpoint in Gualala, California for lunch, biscuits, our cookies from Franny's Cup and Saucer, which was the Obama-licious chocolate chip cookie and the lavender cookie. And we also ate our almond croissant.
That was a feast.
It was a heck of a lunch. It was so good. We sat there, did that, and Stewart's Point store in Stewart's Point, California was on our list for only in California. So we went over there and we got a cinnamon sugar morning bun.
Yeah, which,
meh.
Whatever. Wouldn't need to go back for that.
Just nothing super special about it. But that was all they had. They might have other stuff. They had stuff in the freezer.
They had a cinnamon roll too, but neither of us, we looked at the cinnamon roll and we were like, nah, that does not look like our style cinnamon roll.
Yeah, the cinnamon roll did not look all that impressive. And then after that, we decided to go down to the Fort Ross State Historical Park.
And there was tribal...
There was a tribal get-together where they were doing...
ceremony.
Tribal dances, and they had historically accurate tribal food offerings. If you're ever wondering what Native Alaskan tribal members in California eat, apparently the answer is hot dogs and... what did they call them?
I didn't read any of the signs, so I was
Indian tacos and hot dogs. I don't know. I don't know. We went to the Fort Ross store. I guess we can talk about the park a little bit. The park was neat. It was neat to go see the fort.
Yeah.
It's neat to go see stuff like that and be like, X number of years ago, this is what people lived in. Like, this is how they raised their families. This is where, like... some of our ancestors lived when they came over and brought, essentially, I'm assuming the Alaskan natives they brought were slaves.
Right.
That they had working there. So, I mean, it's a place to go for some perspective, but it was neat. It was a nice place to walk. It was a pretty area. Well kept. Well marked. I enjoyed that.
And then there were interpretive signs about the fort and stuff.
There were interpretive signs. There was a museum that had the history of the fort. It was a neat spot. So if you like history, if you like going and seeing that kind of stuff, then Fort Ross was really neat. We went to the Fort Ross store, which is slightly north of the historical park in Jenner, California, and got a beer and sat there for a minute. We asked whether or not we could stay there because they were supposed to be
They're a harvest host.
they're a harvest host. They already had a van.
But they told us that you could park at the pull-off on the other side of the street and no one would say anything, and there were no signs. So we drank a beer. What beer did we get?
We got a Russian River Blind Pig,
And it was good.
which is a West Coast IPA.
And so we drank our beer looking at the ocean and then pulled across the street and parked there for the night.
Yeah, did a Highway 1 pull off, literally across the street. Like, you park across the street, you could see the Fort Ross store across the road.
And then what did we do the next morning?
Do you remember?
My first picture is at 10:30 in the morning.
What is it?
Donuts.
Oh, is it? So before donuts, which, yes, we went to the donuts.
We went crazy with donuts.
We didn't go crazy enough. We went to Costo French Bakery in Healdsburg, California, because Quail and Condor was an absolute madhouse. And then we went to Costo, and Costo, there was no line. And I understand why Costo had no line, and Quail and Condor had a line out the door, literally around the building.
What? We got a chocolate cake. We got a coconut cake.
Yes.
And
a regular croissant, which I thought the regular croissant was the best thing we got. And we also got a raspberry cheese Danish. Raspberry cream cheese Danish.
I don't have pictures of either of those things.
All I have are pictures of the cakes.
Me too.
So,
Fail.
I guess we didn't take pictures. Chocolate cake was delicious, but not the best. Coconut cake on the dry, crumbly side, but good flavor. I wouldn't have to have either of them again, but if I had to have cake from Costo, it would be the chocolate. The croissant was fantastic. The croissant blew me away compared to everything else. And then the raspberry cheese Danish was nothing, like, special. I wouldn't have to have it again, but it was just a raspberry cream cheese Danish.
Oh, that was the one that was one side, and you
I
flipped it and made it
over.
a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And then we stopped at our random farm stand somewhere on 101 to get the strawberries. Or no, we didn't. Yeah, we got the strawberries were so good. We got strawberries. We got blackberries that we ended up throwing away because they were terrible blackberries.
We did not enjoy them.
We got a blackberry jam, which I'm worried about
That's
now.
what we're probably going to open it either tomorrow or the next day.
And we got a strawberry jam.
Yeah.
And then you can start talking about the next stop because you know what the next stop is.
But what is this?
I mean, I'll be able to tell you in a minute. You want me to look ahead and tell you what it is?
Oh, I took one picture at 10:29 and one picture at 10:35.
Let me see. Oh, no.
So,
show me the other one. That's it. Just talk. Talk about what we got. That's what we got. You want me to tell you what they are?
What's the name of it? Sunny's?
Sunny's in
Ukiah.
In Ukiah, California.
So that's a glazed.
We got a glazed yeast.
We got
which we agree is Mary Lee level donut. Right?
So good. So good. And then did we get a blueberry cake?
She gave us a blueberry cake.
Oh, she gave us a blueberry cake, and we got a crumb cake.
We got a crumb cake. I said the blueberry cake was only outdone by kernels.
Yeah.
The blueberry cake was so good.
It was such a good blueberry flavor.
I said the crumb cake was a 10 out of 10.
And then I see donut holes.
We got a ton of donut holes. I asked for 2 donut holes, and she gave us extras. You want me to tell you what else we got?
And then we got a fritter.
We got an apple fritter. I said it wasn't my favorite. You said it was very dense. It was not very airy. We said we don't need a Sunny's apple fritter again.
I don't remember that being the case. We liked the first one, so I don't know if we just got a bad one this time. And then we got the crumb-coated cinnamon roll.
We got the crumb cinnamon roll. I said Sunny's can do no wrong.
Except their fritter.
It was a 10 out of 10. Moist, cinnamon, crumbly, glazed goodness. Love. Love?
I want to go back.
I
need
to
donuts.
Sunny's is so good. And we got a... Oh, what else did we get that was so good that we ate with the habanero pepper jelly?
I was trying to figure out what this was.
That's a jalapeno cheddar bagel.
Bagel. That's what it was.
It was a bagel.
Yes, I was like, what is this? It's obviously not a biscuit. That was so good.
Seabum would call it a bagel. And that was when we went to the Lake Mendocino North Boat Ramp in Ukiah, California for... Oh, we did go paddleboarding.
Yeah.
We got,
We went on paddleboarded on Lake Mendocino.
we ate donuts, we paddleboarded, we ate lunch, and we had our bagel.
And I tried to...
I don't remember anything about Lake Mendocino. Talk about Lake Mendocino for a minute.
It was a big open lake. The water was green. This was the first time we used the...
That was the first time we used the anchor.
That's exactly what I was about to say, yeah. So
That was when we paddled over to the building that we didn't know what it was, over by the
still don't
winery.
know what it was.
The unlisted winery.
Yeah.
It was some rich person's private vineyard that we went and parked next to on the paddleboard while we anchored down and hung out and did things that we don't talk about.
The green water.
The green water.
So, yeah, wouldn't have to go back to that lake. It was fine.
It was fine. It was busy. There were a lot of big boats out there.
Oh, the dude with the freaking loud-ass music.
The dude with the loud music,
'Cause
yes.
you got a expensive boat with big speakers. You got to play loud music.
Right. You got to use the speakers. He paid for them.
And we had
And we brought a bag of donuts.
boat donuts.
I'm so glad we brought a bag. I asked you if you wanted to bring donuts on the boat, and you didn't seem all that enthused by it. And then we brought them, and I thought it was an amazing idea.
Oh, goodness.
So happy. She's showing me pictures of me sitting on the paddleboard with a bag of donuts in one hand and a donut hole in the other, and me with a stupid grin on my face with a
That
mouthful.
cinnamon roll.
It was so good. Sonny's, I love Sonny's. Sonny's is so good. Sonny's is going to be another best of 2025 contender, and I'm not even going to lie, it's probably going to win as far as best donuts of 2025. Somebody just pulled in next to us. What did we do next? Do you remember? What's your next picture?
Jersey Scoop.
That's what we did next. We went to Jersey
decided-
Scoops in Lolita, California.
We decided we were bored with the South and wanted to go north again, so we headed north. And I was like, if we're driving back this way, we're getting ice cream again. So we got ice cream again.
So we did that. We hadn't...
We each got the same flavors.
We each got the same flavors. I got my vanilla cookie, and Whitney got... Or I got my vanilla and my lemon cookie, and Whitney got her chocolate brownie and her caramel. We went to Bear River Casino that night, because if you go to Bear River Casino in Lolita, California and get a player's card, you can stay at Bear River Casino in their RV parking for up to 3 nights a week.
As much as you want.
As much as you want, and you can stay for longer if you get permission.
Yeah.
So if you're
you just
playing...
gotta go check in with security when you get there.
Yeah, you just have to go check in with security and fill out some paperwork, and if you're playing, they'll probably let you stay as long as you're playing. Or if you're playing and spending money, they'll probably let you extend within any reasonable amount of time. So we enjoy staying there. It's a nice place to stay. And then went back to Elle's Kitchen, which we went to earlier this year in Fortuna, California, and got our same country mess. You got your cinnamon roll. The owner was there making cinnamon rolls that day, so you got a cinnamon roll.
Wouldn't need it again.
We got the pecan pancake.
Which you said you liked more this time, I
I
think.
did like it more this time. The pecan pancake was so good.
And you didn't like the country mess as much this time.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about the country mess. It just didn't hit me as hard as it did last time. I thought it was one of the best things in the world the last time we got it, and this time it was just... It's good. There was nothing wrong with it.
I think it had less black pepper.
It might have had less...
It was still so good.
It was still so good. I said in my notes, delicious as always. It just wasn't... You go to a place like that, and I imagine they're making everything in-house, so it's one of those, like, sometimes things are better than other times. We got biscuits. We got 6 biscuits to get us through a few days. They didn't make it through the days as well as Brewed in Vancouver did.
Yeah, these biscuits definitely, I mean, even day 2,
They fell off.
they were a little bit dry, and then day 3, they were definitely dry.
They were good, but they fell off real hard. We tried going inland on Highway 36, but they were doing a 2-hour contraflow, uniflow, whatever. They would let one direction go on the 2-hour mark, and then once that direction was done, they would let the other direction go, and then they would hold until the next 2-hour mark. And we missed it by 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we decided we weren't going to do that, and ended up
Deciding to go north up the coast again.
deciding to go north. and you stopped us in...
Jesus. Dude just flew up in here.
You stopped us in Eureka.
Did she say Early's?
Early's. Early's. Erleis Bakery.
Which I was telling you, and I think you told me to stop telling you. They used to be in Ferndale.
Yeah.
And I saved them the last time we were here, but they were temporarily closed like the whole time we were here. And then I was looking at maps and they popped up on maps and they've just recently moved. This was like their grand opening. Did she tell you when they had opened?
She did not.
She said they had just reopened like within the past couple of weeks. So we went there. I had them saved for cinnamon rolls. And funnily enough, we didn't even actually get a cinnamon roll while we were there.
And I'm not disappointed about not getting a cinnamon roll at all. I'll get one. I'm so excited about this episode because I loved it. We got a cinnamon roll bread pudding,
which was delicious.
We got a cinnamon pull-apart,
which was delicious.
We got a chocolate chip cookie,
which was delicious.
And we got an apple turnover,
which wasn't great.
The apple turnover was just okay. I said I wouldn't have to have the chocolate chip cookie again. The cinnamon pull-apart, if we hadn't gotten the bread pudding, the cinnamon pull-apart would have been earth-shattering for me. The problem is, we got the cinnamon roll bread pudding, and it's one of the greatest things I've ever eaten.
Do you remember we walked out and ate the turnover and the bread pudding in the parking lot?
Yes.
And then you went and talked to her.
Well, I told you I wanted to eat stuff while we were there. I wanted to eat the bread pudding because the bread pudding was going to be as good as it was ever going to be at that moment. So we decided to eat the turnover, and then we ate the cinnamon roll bread pudding. I cannot undervalue. I can't overstate. The deliciousness of this bread pudding cannot be undervalued. And I told her, like, it's amazing. There should be a line out the door every day. She should be Instagram famous. She shouldn't be able to keep it in stock. Just that bread pudding. I want to go back for more.
And it's not that far away.
I want to go back for more for sure. And that's so good.
And then we can go down to Jersey Scoop too.
Yeah, we can.
More ice cream.
Early's, either Early's or Early's. I'm sorry if I didn't get the name right. The cinnamon roll bread pudding, and I'm discounting the pull apart.
The pull apart was so good. I mean, they were honestly just really similar.
They were not on a level playing field.
The bread pudding was a little bit more moist.
The bread pudding's probably going to be, I don't know if we need to have like an absolute best of for 2025 at the end of the year. Just like, what was your favorite thing?
Your favorite thing you had all year.
What was your favorite thing for 2025? And I'm not sure if we do that the bread pudding won't be my favorite thing that we had for the entire year. And we are fat. Like, we eat a lot of stuff. So that's over some of the smash burgers we've had. That would be over the smash burger at
Willie's?
Willie's.
Or Coastal Smash.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, exactly. So we did that. We were going north. We needed water. We were trying to figure out where to go to get water, but then I had realized we were going north and we were going to drive past our RV park that we were staying at anyway. So we stopped at the RV park and decided to get mail because I had stickers in the mail.
And we had our sun shirts.
In the mail. And we needed to eat our leftover L's for lunch. And then we needed to eat biscuits. And we needed to eat cookies. And we needed to fill with water.
So we did that and then decided to head north.
Yeah, we went north. We went way north.
And then hadn't really done anything that day. So I tried to find a little easy walk, hike. And that was when we stopped at Sisters. Is it a state park? I feel like it says Sister State Park on the map, but it doesn't seem very state parky.
I just put Sisters Rock.
In Gold Beach. I don't remember if it's on the north side of Gold Beach. Had we already driven through Gold Beach? I don't think.
The address is technically Gold Beach.
And I'm just trying to remember where, if it's north or south. I think it's south, but I could be wrong. And walked out there. Do you remember it? Do you remember the cave?
Is that the one we went to and You hit a marble
Yeah.
that you still haven't posted.
No, it's posted, but it hasn't been found.
Oh, you posted it?
Yeah.
I didn't say, so Sisters Rock, I said shower and dinner at the parking.
Yeah.
So at the parking lot, also hid.
Oh, and that was when we drank our
Hid a marble.
2 or 3 year old
That was when we drank our yellow rose and decided that they do a really good job at packaging their beer. So it was really good.
and then
We were driving north and we stopped at the Safeway in Coos Bay
Oh.
in order to sit in the parking lot. Yeah, so that we could
we
sit.
do have a picture of it. Or I have a picture of it.
Oh, you're right. In order to eat our croissant and raspberry Danish and our pull-apart cinnamon roll. So the croissant and Danish were from Costo's.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cinnamon roll pull-apart was from
Early's.
Early's. So we crushed some desserts in the parking lot at a Safeway and ended up going up to Florence, Oregon and staying at the Jesse M. Honeyman State Park Campground for the night.
Which we've stayed at multiple times.
It's a good spot to stay at. We like it a lot. Where did we go the next morning? Because we were in Florence. When Jake and Whitney are in Florence, what do we do?
Went to Big Dog.
Went to Big Dog, got fritters, and then went to the harbor for breakfast and coffee, as is tradition.
And then after much
Deliberation.
finally decided on one of the many lakes to go paddleboard on, and we went to Munsell Lake. And the reason I decided on this
Munsell? Not Munsell?
Munsell, whatever. Why did we go to this lake?
You wanted to go to this lake because it had the lilies that were, the water lilies that were blooming, the red or pink water lilies that you wanted to
They're
see.
so
Oh, that's a
pretty.
good picture.
Yeah.
That's really pretty. I'm wondering how they came out on camera, on the video.
And
We'll
we
see.
really enjoyed that lake. It's small. There's houses.
No big boats. There were a lot of really good houses. There were a lot of houses we can't afford.
Unfortunately. So we did that. And then where do we eat lunch?
Well, we went to Dream Machine before we ate lunch. We had to go get you a dirty chai and we had to get cookies. We had to get 2 cookies, one for that day and one for the next day.
So that was up in Yachats. This is when I took the picture of the dog being ridiculous.
That is a wet little dog. We went to Yachats Ocean Road for lunch, biscuits, and a cookie.
As we do.
So we finished over there, and then that was when we went to the St. Perpetua Trail to the Cape Perpetua Lookout in order to
Hike and hide a marble.
hide a marble. Well, I was trying to remember whether or not we hit a marble or whether or not we
Found.
found a marble, but you hit a marble.
We hid this one.
That one's pretty. I like that one.
And
That's a good
nobody's
marble.
gone and gotten it. It's posted now, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I posted
So we
it
hit
like
a
2 or
marble.
3 days
It was a
ago.
pretty marble. It's a good hike. It'll be a nice one for somebody to go get, although it's going to be one of those that requires a little bit of effort, so it might hang out there for a little while. But as usual, there wasn't much effort put into us hiding it. You just have to get to it. It's a very obvious hide if you do the trail. There's a bird in that tree right there.
And it's a nice hike. It's, you think I can seek him?
No, he flew away.
No, he just moved.
He gone.
He's right here.
Right where?
In the tree.
Oh.
Now he flew away. Dang it.
So we finished over there. Good hike. Good trail. I enjoyed it. That was one that you've been wanting to do before.
Yeah. There's a bunch of birds.
There are. Now I see them. Now I'm looking in the right place.
Oh, come land on the van. Can you seek him?
Gimme. Keep talking while I see. Oop. Oh, God!
I thought he was gonna land.
Long pole pine.
No.
Good luck. Good luck. All right, so we finished. We finished at the St. Perpetua Trail and the Cape Perpetua look. Hi, how are you? One just landed on the mirror and showed me his butt.
Canada J.
Canada J.
Nah, this looks bigger than that.
It's taken us a long time to get to this. We went to the Jesse M. Honeyman State Park Campground again for the night. We ate dinner outside and drank wine outside until our neighbor had to start a fire in the 65-degree weather.
Is that the bottle? No, this was the...
This was the, was it a Pinot Noir? Or no, it was an Old Vine Zin.
That we decided we were both in the mood for something cold, so we tried chilling a little bit, and we didn't like it cold.
No, we didn't like it at all. So we drank a, it wasn't an Old Vine Zin, it was a,
it was an Old Vine Zin.
Old Vine Zin.
And we only drank a glass that night and then stuck the rest in the box.
But I haven't been in like a large quantity drinking mood. So one glass did the part. He started a fire. We ran away, put everything away, jumped back in the trailer, had our showers, and then went to bed. And then the next morning, surprise, surprise, what did we do the next morning?
We went and got fritters.
We went and got fritters.
And drank our coffee at the harbor.
From Big Dog. We went to Florence Harbor for breakfast and coffee. On our way back south, we stopped in Coos Bay for me to go to Coos Head Food Co-op, which I really liked. They had a good selection. It's not an expansive selection, but they had a good selection of individual beers, and they were priced very reasonably. I got 2 mixed 4-packs for less than $24 each, which for mixed 4-packs, $6 a can. You're not going to go anywhere and drink draft beer for that price, and at least 16-ounce cans are true 16 ounces, where if you go to a brewery, you're not actually getting 16 ounces of anything.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something about our 14.9.
Well, no, okay, so I was a little perturbed by it today when we had a 14.9 ounce can, and I was like, what kind of jackass is divvying out 15-ounce cans? But they're from Scotland, so they're Scottish. So we were drinking an international beer. Like, I get it. They have different rules than we have. So at least it wasn't some local brewery that was just like, we're going to charge the same amount for a 15-ounce can as everybody else charges for a 16-ounce can, but they're so similar in size, no one's going to know until they put it in their 16-ounce koozie and they realize it doesn't fit like all the other cans.
That was so weird.
So I liked that. We stopped at Flores Creek Coffee in Langlois for a dirty cold brew chai, which was a battle. It was a new girl that we had never seen before, and she was very hesitant to make us Whitney's cold brew dirty chai.
She wasn't hesitant. She was like, I just don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to charge for it. Because the owner sounds like he's not making things easy for them.
Yeah, there was a lot of confusion. There was miscommunication between management/ownership and employees, where apparently there are multiple people that come in and want a cold brew dirty chai, but he has no way in the POS, point of sale, in order to charge for a cold brew dirty chai, and they don't have a set recipe. So she was asking us, like, how much cold brew do you want? How much chai do you want? And we're both just like, we don't work here. We don't make the drinks. We don't know what to tell you.
The girl that made our last one made it so good, but we don't know what she did. But it ended up being so good. It's like, it's one of the, it is probably my favorite coffee drink.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's unfair how much better it is. The only thing I can think of recently that's as good was the mocha that you got from Mountain Goat.
No, this is better.
It is better. We stopped at a Highway 101 overlook on the ocean. On the way, it was north of Gold Beach, so we stopped there for lunch, biscuits, a cookie, and we put our first sticker on a guardrail. Should I say that?
I don't know.
We put a sticker on a guardrail.
I'm sitting here looking at this sign one day.
Oh, I'm looking at all these stickers literally right now, and it never even occurred to me to put a sticker right there.
Is it considered vandalism to do this?
I don't know, people. Like, correct me if we're wrong, but we put a sticker out. We stopped there and ate.
Look at the top thing in the search.
Is it vandalism to put stickers on things? I don't know. It's called guerrilla advertising, is what it is.
Gorilla, not like the monkey. Yes, putting stickers on things without permission can be considered vandalism.
Huh. I'm a vandal. So we stopped at Coastal Market and we talked to the owner at Coastal Market, and we originally said that she's closing. Unfortunately, they're losing their building. It's a sad story. Whitney and I have tried to do our best, probably not enough, in order to drive business there. If more of you listened and more of you cooperated, then more of you would go would have gone to Coastal Market, but it wouldn't matter. They're not losing the business because they're not selling enough stuff. They're losing the business because they're losing the building, unfortunately. So we originally ordered a bunch of cookies and an entire cheesecake from her, but then we changed our minds the next day and decided that instead of a cheesecake, I just want a slice, and we're going to get a big old tray full of brownies because her brownies are astronomically redonkulous.
Because did you already say we got 2 brownies? And what kind of cookie did we get?
We got a ginger cookie.
Snap. She did a ginger snap.
We got a ginger snap cookie, which was good, but the brownies are just otherworldly. The brownies are so good.
Definitely stacking brownies once and making a double thick brownie.
I'm eating mine with ice cream. I'm going to go get a pint of ice cream and eat mine with ice cream, and it's going to be so good. And I'm actually going to dirty a bowl in the van, even though I don't like dirtying extra dishes in the van.
Well,
Whitney does all the dishes in the van. I don't like dirtying dishes, but I'm going to have me some a la mode brownies.
Well, we're also going to be staying in a campground, so we're going to have plenty of water.
We will.
So we can wash as many dishes as we need to.
So we finished at Coastal Market, and then the last thing, we got home that day, and Whitney decided she wanted to go. You tell the people what you did that day. What did we do? We went dirt road riding so that you could go where? Do you remember?
Oh, we went to the river.
We went to the river.
I didn't take any pictures. We went to the river, to the Smith River for the first time. Sorry, I just blinded you.
I don't think I took a picture of you in the river.
Since we've been back, we went to the river for the first time,
We've
and I
been
went
leaving
swimming.
Crescent City every chance we get.
And it was so nice. The water was perfect.
We're not saying there's anything wrong with Crescent City. We're just saying every time we have days off, we're leaving and going on trips because we have the van. So
we need
why
to spend
not?
more time in the river, though, because it's perfect.
It's too cold. All right.
It's not. It felt so good.
That's the end of my notes. So whatever else we did, I don't remember. So if there's anything else you need to...
We just ate brownies and cookie.
We each ate a brownie and we shared a cookie that night.
And that was it?
And that was it. Do we have a name for the trip?
Nope.
No. I'll come up with a name for the trip. Y'all know the name for the trip whenever I post this.
All right, bye.
Bye!